Did you know that just by listening to my voice on this recording, someone out there can use AI to clone it and then use it as a phishing scam? That's what Sherwyn Williams here, head of Information Technology and Cybersecurity at Siris Capital, just shared with me. Sherwyn, it's great to meet you.
Likewise, great to meet you as well, Courtney.
So, you're just about to get on a panel to talk about the cybersecurity risks in the private equity space. Tell me a little bit about what you're going to speak about.
Yeah, so cybersecurity risk in the private equity space, a lot of the topics, of course, AI is topical for just about every single conversation. You can't have a conversation these days without mentioning the word AI. May seem like a buzzword, but there's some real risk that's involved there. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about scaling infrastructure. If a business is growing really fast, how does cybersecurity and security in general keep up with that, right? Security shouldn't trail behind, but it should lead in front or in lockstep with the business. So we're going to talk a bit about that portfolio management, governance. We're going to talk about all the things, Courtney, all the things.
And so that leads me to my next question. If there is a private equity company looking to scale, what are some of the things that they should think about when it comes to cybersecurity?
Yeah, so I feel as though when it comes to cybersecurity, a lot of times we think of cybersecurity as just another department, but security in general is more of a design concept. We're thinking secure by design. We're thinking everything that you're doing should involve with security. Security shouldn't trail behind. It shouldn't necessarily always lead up front, but I said understanding the business, understanding where the business is going, and it also shouldn't be a hindrance to the business. You want to understand the business, understand the risk, understand the goals, and allow security just to sort of be that blanket to achieving that goal, but not putting so much roadblocks that you try to log in and you're doing 50,000 things and you can't get in. We don't want that.
No, we don't. I've experienced that. Not at Markets Group, at other companies. And and so one last question. What do you think right now are the biggest things when it comes to cybersecurity that the private equity firms need to think about right now?
I feel like one of the biggest things, and that was alluded to, I believe it might have either been the Verizon database report that mentioned that there's a 60% at least increase in most of the attack breaches that we're seeing when it comes to third party risk. So I feel understanding your third party risk, putting components in place so you can adequately spot those risks and work on those risks is definitely something that you want to do. And then also too, when it just comes to reporting, right? Right now, the SEC recently said, hey, you have 4 days to report a breach, substance breach once it happens. But at the same time, Mandiant in their recent 2025 report saying someone can be in your environment and it would take you at least 21 days to realize that person is there. So that to me seems as if it's a compliance crisis waiting to happen. 4 days, 21 days, there's a whole lot that's happening there.
Wow, that's pretty huge. Well, I can't wait to see your panel discussion. Thanks so much,
All
Sherwin.
right. Thanks again. Appreciate it.
And Sherwin Williams, not like the paint,
Not
right?
like the paint company. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.